Alright, hi everybody. This is Bonkai 922. Seven Deadly Sins. It came out last night. I was watching some anime and I went on Manga Here. I didn't go on Manga Here, I went on Manga Panda. And they had it translated and I was like, okay. So I read it and then I read it on Manga Here. Because now, before I get into this review, the thumbnail, you'll see an extra thing in there. Usually with my thumbnails, what I do is I have, if it's an episode, the story, and if it's a chapter, the story, I just take and I'll have my icon. This time, it's different. And I want to give props where props are due, because I wasn't the one who originated this kind of logo. It was Joten. Joten had a logo that he didn't put it in a thumbnail. He put it on Facebook, and it said Joten D approved. Well, I'm kind of borrowing that and using it for my thumbnails. So in the thumbnails that I see of female characters who are doing something that is out of this world and are just, they can get it. They can get the D. You will see this logo along with my icon in the thumbnail. Because in this chapter, Seven Deadly Sins, Diana, she can get the D 5 million times over. After what she did in this chapter, she can get it. She can get it. She can fucking get it, man. She can get the D. It's there. So, yeah, I just want to bring that up. Okay, this chapter, Seven Deadly Sins, chapter 38. This one was called Fortuity and Necessity. Fortuity, I can't even say that word. I apologize. Fortuity and Necessity. Chapter 38. And pretty much in this chapter, we got Hauser, Holy Knight Hauser. And it says on the front page, it says, "Let your guard down and he'll send you flying. A tornado warning is now in effect." Because the whole bit with Hauser, this Holy Knight guy, Hauser, is he has the power of wind. Yeah, wind. Naruto, move aside. Yeah, I'm saying it. I don't give a shit. Bell, I apologize. Naruto, move aside, because this guy, Hauser, holy shit. Hauser, the shit he pulled in this chapter, unbelievable. 5 out of 5 for this chapter. Not just because of Hauser, Diana, and the ending of this chapter as well. So yeah, let's get into it. And, I just said the cover page. And we have, Hauser, he's saying how he was looking forward to fighting Meliodas and Bon originally, but now he's really into Diana. Totally into you. And she's into me. And we notice, Diana's skirt is ripping. Uh-oh. And we also notice in this chapter, after that, we see Meliodas looking at Elizabeth, and he says, "Did you get bigger?" Meaning that the mushroom effect of the plant that they ate, the mushroom, it's wearing off. So, Diana's going to, after this match, go real quick and put on her big girl clothes, because if not, everyone's going to see her naughty bits. So, and we get Elizabeth saying saying that we shouldn't. He's Gilthunder's childhood friend, and saying that Hauser's a really normal person, but when his switches turn on, there's no one who could stop him. He doesn't know how to stop. And then Meliodas saying, "Did you just get bigger?" And he's surprised, Hauser. He's saying, even if it was much weaker than normal because I'm not using weapons. This was the first time ever anyone was able to not come out unfazed with my power Tempest, and saying that he says I'm still dizzy. She's ridiculously strong, and he's wondering if she could be, one of the 7 deadly sins. And he's saying, run away if you don't want to die. And King's saying, no, run. And he brings out this. Whoa, what the fuck was this? He just it was almost like, I've never seen anything like this before, as far as wind magic was concerned. No one's ever used wind magic, in my opinion, like this. He called it Whirl Shock, and it's basically this round wind-like thing. It almost looks like a shield, a wind shield, even. And it's called Whirl Shock, and he's pushing it towards Diana, and just blast the wind right at her. One guy saying, the other guy, the guy who lost, saying, oh, you didn't have to kill her. And he's like saying, you got a face of Hauser saying, no doubt about it, she's also one of them. And then Diana saying, that scared me. And after that, he's saying, I'm not done. And the announcer's saying, everyone's saying, a twister. Like, for real. Hauser's bringing out this twister. Debris is going everywhere from the ring. He creates a fucking cyclone. That had me in stitches. He created a cyclone. And the referee gets out of the way, and it's just a super cyclone. This thing was huge. It was like, where's Dorothy when you need her? But that's what it was like. It was like Wizard of Oz shit. I was like, damn, creating a cyclone. And basically, but I was saying that he doesn't, it's so crazy, I can't see what's on the inside. And Hauser saying, how does my strongest storm taste? Saying that she won't be able to breathe, let alone talk. And then he's also saying, Hauser, don't even think about fighting. And he's saying, if you fight the force, it will rip you to shreds. And then he's saying, fly. And she lifts up her feet, and she flies into the air. And he's like saying, it's my win, yo, yeah. And it looks like he's going to win this. Guess what? He didn't win this. And this had to be, because of this, what Diana did in this chapter, this move, she's officially my favorite character, 7 Deadly Sins. Favorite female character, 7 Deadly Sins. Next page, she does this move called, you ready? You all sitting down? Heavy metal. I will repeat that. Heavy metal. When did 7 Deadly Sins become a concert? A metal concert? A metal band? Heavy metal. I haven't heard a description of a move referenced from heavy metal music, well, any kind of reference at all, since Bastard or JoJo. Heavy metal? And basically what happened was she was in the air and her skin turned into this, I guess the best way to describe, well, from the manga, it looks like she's got a darker skin tone and she's really shiny. So if this was ever animated, I would assume or speculate that her skin would be it won't be black, it would probably be some kind of metal color. Like silvery, grayish kind of color. And then she does this move called Heavy Metal, and he's like, what? And then she comes flying down right on top of Hauser. And I was like, and the entire cliff, because this ring is on top of this, like, long hill, just cracked. I was like, what the fuck? Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. And then Everyone's like, what's this? And it's like Hauser's completely down. Semifinals over. Winner is Matrona. And she's saying, like, are you okay? And she's saying that she lost her control, self-control, and got serious. I'm sorry. She's apologizing to him. And then he's saying that he's honored that he was taking down one of the members of the Seven Deadly Sins. And she's trying to deny it, saying that she's just a girl who just was passing the area. And meliodas saying, oh, this seems to be in a good mood. I get away from him a bit, the king says. And then he's saying, Diana, I knew it. And Hauser's saying, yeah, the Hauser said that, and saying, wait. And she says, stop, I'm really sorry. Because she doesn't want him to know that, you know. And then we see, like, her skirt completely ripped off, and you see the mark of seven deadly sins mark on her. And she's apologizing to Elizabeth. Small talk there. And then after that, we get the second part of this chapter. The old man. Yo, this old man. Now, unfortunately, no. He is not a member of the Seven Deadly Sins. Unfortunately. We get him, and he's talking to this guy, telling him, this world is a big place, yet it is so small. Hey, old man, where are you going? And now I'm going to make sure of that. And he says, the next slide is meliodas versus Cain. And Diana's encouraging him, do your best, Captain, you know, so on and so forth. And confusion between meliodas and Cain. They have some small talk saying, you know, he's surprised that, you know, after talking to this old man, finding directions for this tournament, he couldn't imagine that he would be fighting him. And the old man's saying it's not that so mysterious. This world runs on fortitude and necessity, which is the name of the chapter. And by accident and all. And then the old man's asking, are you Meliodas' son? And he says, nope, I'm Meliodas. And then they have some small talk about this. And that's when he's saying, the old man is basically telling him, you know, if you really are Meliodas, if that is the case, then I know the kingdom that, and then he just goes in, he hits him with a knee and says, the kingdom that you swore to protect, the people, the person important to you. I will not forgive someone like you who betrayed everything he stood for. And then he sees this crest. We see this crest on his shirt. And it says, the shadow of the legendary ruined kingdom. And then Meliodas says, the crest, Danafor. And it says, a fated battle begins, to be continued in chapter 39, sediment of many years. And that's what happened in this chapter. And let me tell you, people, let me tell you right now, Diana can get the D. Oh yeah. You'll see the logo. You'll see the logo. This chapter was fucking awesome. Diana's fight was insane. I am loving this manga. That fight was just another reason to read Seven Deadly Sins. This fight. And we're getting another fight. We're going to get Meliodas. So the tournament, it seems like the tournament hasn't been interrupted yet. Which is good. Which is really, really, really good. But this was an awesome chapter, people. Just another reason to read this chapter. Read this manga. Awesome chapter. 5 out of 5. You know the story. Diana. That was insane. That was like heavy metal. And she just comes flying down right on top of Hauser. I was like, yo. Oh, man. Just insane. Completely insane. OP as fuck. And I was wrong about the old man. But he does know Meliodas. And apparently it seems like he is one of the people who was from that fated kingdom that Meliodas failed to protect. So, I think it has to do with the person. This happened a couple of chapters back. We saw a flashback of Meliodas, and he was holding this person that he cared for, and she died. That one. I think that's what he meant, Cain, the old man, at the end of this chapter. So that's what he meant. So, yeah, that's the story, people. 5 out of 5. Man, Diana can get the D. It's as simple as that. There's nothing else I can say. Go check it out for yourself. I'm Bankai922. See you guys later. No reviews until Thursday. As far as videos are concerned, I might do a video tomorrow, but it's going to probably just be a collection vid of anime. So yeah. I'm Bankai922. I'll see you guys later. Diana, man. She can get the D. No questions asked. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. And Hauser was pretty OP too. So yeah. I'll see you guys later.